What's going on, you guys? In today's video, I'm gonna share with you 10 things I've recently sold on eBay, and also I'm gonna be giving away this brand new Dymo 4XL label printer. Stick around. So I'm gonna try to make today's video pretty short for you guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so forgive me if I go a little quickly through these things. But the first item up today is this copy of Wii Sports Resort for the Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Wii consoles and accessories and games are pretty much at an all-time high right now. So if you still have any of these that you haven't listed yet, be sure to get them up before the market crashes on this stuff. Nintendo Wiis are almost up even more than they were retail back in 2005, 2006 when they first came out, which is just unprecedented. I'm sure you're tired of hearing that word. I found this copy of Wii Sports Resort at Salvation Army for $1.99. I listed it for $30 free shipping, and it sold in about an hour for full asking price. I saw a Facebook Marketplace ad the other day for two different Xbox controllers. They wanted $35 for each of them, and I asked them if they could do $60 for both, and they agreed to that. So this is one of the controllers I picked up. I paid $30 for it. I knew I wasn't going to make a ton of money on this, but I knew it would sell very, very quickly. I listed it for $54.99 free shipping, and it sold in about 24 hours for full asking price. Women's athletic shoes have been doing extremely well for me recently over the last month or so. I listed this pair of Adidas women's trail running shoes for $26 plus shipping, and they sold within about 24 hours for full asking price. Another pair of women's athletic shoes. These are a pair of women's Saucony running shoes. I paid $6.50 for these at Goodwill, and they sold for $30 plus shipping. This next item is my last new in-box puzzles. I still have some used puzzles for sale, but all of the new ones that I purchased at Walmart Retail Arbitrage, I have sold now. This one was, I think, $11.97, and it sold for $36.99 free shipping, and it only cost me about $8.50 to ship that out. I don't know why I listed it free shipping, but I didn't lose any money on that. So the puzzle market is just crazy. Like, it was nothing, and then it was everything, and now it's starting to fade away again. I've seen a couple sold comps recently where people are still getting some pretty good money for new in-box puzzles, but I'd probably stay away from used puzzles unless they were really rare or very large in terms of pieces or size. I haven't personally had a lot of luck with used ones, but new ones all sold, made great money. Probably not going to buy any more though. A couple months ago at Salvation Army, I found a set of golf clubs with the bag and everything for $39.99, and one of the clubs in this bag was this Medicus 5-iron. It's a golf training club. Like, if you can swing it without it breaking, apparently you have a good swing. I knew it was worth a little bit of money. I looked it up at the time I bought the clubs, and sold comps for about $30 to $35 or so plus shipping, but I waited like 3 or 4 weeks to list it. So by the time I actually got around to listing this golf clubs, the sold comps had dropped a little bit. So I listed this for $28 plus shipping, and it sold in about 30 minutes for full asking price. Next up is this pair of women's Fry ankle boots. I showed you guys these in my last video. I said I was excited to get them listed because I thought they would sell for a pretty good amount of money. I listed them 2 days ago for $80 plus shipping, and I got an offer yesterday of $60 plus shipping from a subscriber. So because they were a subscriber and because I was still making really good money on these boots, I think I paid $8.50 for these. I went ahead and accepted that. So Karen, I think that was your name. Yeah, Karen, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the boots. I found this wetsuit recently at Goodwill. It was $15, and I felt like that was a pretty fair price for a full body wetsuit. It was long sleeves, long pants, had pads on the knees. It was a pretty good brand, O'Neill. I think that's a pretty good brand. I listed it for $50 plus shipping, and I accepted a best offer of $40 plus shipping. I got some weird questions, like people wanted to know what the thickness was, and I'm like, I don't know anything about wetsuits. I'm just reading you what's on the tag. So I finally got an offer from somebody who didn't ask any questions. They just offered me $40, and I just went ahead and accepted that. I have had 2 of these Xbox 360 Kinect sensors sitting in my death pile for 8 to 10 months. I think I bought both of them at the Goodwill bin, so I probably have about $1.50 or so in each one. I did end up finding games to go with both of them. I paired one with, I think, Kinect Sports and one with Kinect Adventures. Both of these were listed for $27.99 free shipping, and both of them sold within 24 hours for full asking price. So you're not going to make a ton of money on these, but again, with these used video game games and accessories and everything nowadays, they're just going to sell super, super quickly. The last item I'm going to share with you guys today is a set of golf clubs. This is the same set I was talking about earlier on in the video that had that Medicus 5-iron inside. It had a whole set of irons. It had a driver. It had a training driver. It had the Medicus. It had 3 individual irons. It had a lot of clubs in there. So this listing I posted on Facebook Marketplace was just the golf bag and the set of irons that went from sand wedge all the way up to 2 iron. I was originally going to list this for like $150 and take offers from there, but I wanted to sell it a little bit quickly, I guess. So I listed it on Facebook for $125 or best offer, and I had a guy offer me $100 for it, only because he had to drive about an hour to meet me. So because of his driving distance and because I wanted to hurry up and get him sold, I did accept that offer. Again, I only paid $39.99 for the whole bag with all the clubs in it. And I've already sold the Medicus for $27 or $28, whatever it was. And now I've sold the irons for $100. So I'm already into the profit, and I still have 5 or 6 golf clubs that I should sell out of that. And each one of those should bring me between $30 and $50 or so. So it was a definite great pickup. Since selling on eBay is my full-time job, I do sell multiple things every single day. So this is not everything I've sold over the last week or so. This was just kind of like a quick snapshot to give you guys an idea of what's selling really well for me. All of the Dwight Schrute shirts that I linked in my last video sold out pretty much immediately. So I don't want to give individual shout outs for all of those because it would take way too long, but you know who you are. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And finally, we can get into the Dymo 4XL label printer giveaway. If you don't know, I'm giving this away because I finally hit 30,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel here. So if you are one of those beautiful people, thank you so much for helping us get here. And if you're not one of those beautiful people, what are you even doing with your life? Go ahead and smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. This is a completely brand new Dymo 4XL label printer. The box is a little worse for wear, but inside it is all sealed, untouched. This does work with eBay and Amazon FBA labels if that's something you're into. It gets a little bit of heat online because obviously it's not the best thermal label printer that money can buy. I think the Rollo is better, but it does work. I did use this. I used the Dymo 4XL for my first year or so of reselling, and I never had any issues with it at all. And also, it's free for you guys, so no complaints. To be entered in the giveaway for this printer, you have to do 4 things. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Like this video if you haven't yet. Comment on this video. You can say whatever you want. You can talk about thermodynamics, or if you think Carol Baskin is guilty of murdering her husband, or anything you want. And 4th, by far most importantly, and I will check, call your mom and tell her you love her. Mother's Day is coming up. You got to put your cards in the mail tomorrow or they might not get there by Sunday. So just friendly reminder, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to check that you called your mom, but it's a good thing to do, okay? So just do it. If you want to win the printer, call your mom. I will also add that I want to limit this giveaway to domestic viewers only. If you're overseas, you can still enter the giveaway, but instead of sending you the printer, I'll just PayPal you some cash or something. So anybody anywhere can enter, but only people who live in the continental United States can actually win the physical printer. If you live somewhere else, I'll just send you the value of the printer. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I appreciate your time tremendously. You're the best, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.